Welcome to Tuesday Update for July 28th. We had another good weekend at St. Pius. We had about 350, 352 between our 5 o'clock and our 10 o'clock. So that's pretty consistent over the last 4 weeks. Certainly we encourage you, if you're vulnerable, please stay home. And there's no guilt involved in that. Your health, we need to take care of your health. So you continue to stay home. And all those who feel, when you feel safe, everybody will come back. I'm grateful to all of our people for their cooperation. I know there's a lot of, in trying to make this church safe, there's a lot of inconveniences, but people here have really stepped up, and I'm grateful to you. The contact tracing forms that people have been bringing are a big help to us. They're printing them off on their computer from the web page, and they're bringing us the full sheet. That helps us because we're trying to digitally keep track of that, and having the full sheet versus the half sheet is a big help to us. So thank you for that, and I'm very grateful to our ambassadors. They've done a great job, volunteer ambassadors. They've helped us with our funerals and our weddings, baptisms, weekend masses. So a big shout out to them. We can't do it without them. And if you might be willing to volunteer maybe once every 3 weeks with a team, let us know, and we'll get you trained up and maybe help us with that. We'd always appreciate that. We had another First Communion this past Friday. Those are always a lot of joy to be around. Remember, they were going to be in May, the first weekend in May, but we couldn't because of the COVID. And so we've broken it out into 3 classes, about 30, 32 kids in each Mass. So we had our second one on Friday, and it was a beautiful day. It was great to see the kids outside getting pictures before and after Mass, to be able to keep a memory of that special day that they received Christ for the first time. So we'll have one more in August, and that'll take care of our First Communion class. And just a reminder, if you or anybody in your family is behind in sacraments, or you have a desire, to take a look at Catholicism, whatever the case may be, let us know. We can help you. And even if you might be behind in your sacraments, that's all right. Let us know. We'll chat and figure out the best way to attack it. Okay? So let us know. Hey, just a quick update on our construction of our new parish life building. I'm grateful for your support on that and all the help you've given. Remember, that's going to be right out here. So if you're in the gathering area and you have the wall the snake-like wall, the pictures are on the wall, St. Catering Takeaway is on the wall. There's the chapel doors as you're going out the chapel door. That whole wall will come out. And right out through there will be our new Parish Life Center. And we think we're going to get going in September. So that'll give us enough time to be able to enclose our building before the cold weather. Of course, the COVID has kept us behind schedule, and understandably so. But we think that we're going to get going in September, and I think our timing is perfect because we can't do much right now in terms of meeting, but a year from now, when that building will be done, we'll be able to gather again, and we'll be able to use that Parish Life Center in a big way. So thank you, and I'll keep you updated as we hear things about that construction. I'm really, really proud of this parish in terms of how welcoming we are. It's not unusual for me to hear a newcomer say, that I really, really felt welcome at St. Pius. And I take that as the highest compliment, because that's what we want to be. That's part of our mission statement. We want to be a welcoming community. So one of the things that we do, and I enjoy a lot, is we have for newcomers a wine and cheese party. So typically in the spring and in the fall, twice a year, we invite all those who have joined the parish since the last wine and cheese to come to the gathering area for a little reception. And it gives us a chance to meet them, for them to meet some other new parishioners, and for us to tell them a little bit about St. Pius. And so we couldn't have our spring wine and cheese because of COVID, but we are going to do a virtual wine and cheese. We've had 82 new families join us since last October. And so some of you who might be watching here, you received a letter from me this week And we hope you'll join us. Let us know that you might be available for that Zoom wine and cheese, because we want to bring to your home a few gifts. We'll socially distance and could even leave them on your doorstep. But we'd like to give you those gifts and then have you join us in a Zoom meeting. Just to get, we're going to keep it very small. We have several of these set up. So there'll be myself and maybe a couple of other staff members with another half dozen new people. And it gives us a chance to meet each other, for me to get a chance to welcome you, and to tell you a little bit about St. Pius. And so I hope you'll join us for that if you're a newcomer. And if you're thinking about becoming a newcomer, just go to our website and you can sign up, and we'd be happy to include you in our virtual wine and cheese welcome. Many of you have in the past participated in the Change for Change that supports our orphans in Haiti. And of course, we never had a chance to bring back our containers this past Lent because of the COVID. And people have been asking me, hey, when are we going to bring back our Change for Change? And so what we're going to do the rest of this week, out there in front of the chapel doors, we're going to have a table from 9 to 5. And if you want to bring your jars and put them there, they'll be safe, because our staff is going to be constantly going out there, taking things off the table and bringing them in. Or you can bring it this coming weekend to Mass. We'll have a big table out in the front of the church, and you can put your Change for Change container on there on your way into Mass. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to support the orphans, but we just hadn't really set it up so that we could do it, but now I think we got a game plan. I mentioned to you Danielle Cox. She is our new school principal. I'm very, very pleased that Danielle's come back. Many of you know her. She's a parishioner here and taught at our school, was an assistant principal here, and then she went to St. Jude's in Wine and Skill for 4 years as the principal there. So she's coming back home, and we're real, real pleased that she's coming home. I think she's going to be a very, very good leader. And I want to get a chance for those of you who don't know her, for you to put a face to her name. And in one of these Tuesday updates, I'll have her here with me, so you get a chance to meet her, and so you'll know who she is. We've been asking our staff members about saints, and by the way, I'm very, very grateful to you. You did a great job sending us in some of your favorite saints and why. And I hope you got a chance to see on the Constant Contact last Thursday, or if you haven't, go take a look at it. It's very well done. Kirsten did a great job. But it's very interesting to read about the saints that you enjoy and have influenced you and why. And so we've continued to ask our staff members, who's their favorite saint and why. And Ann Rose, Ann's our small group coordinator, and she's been coordinating our weekend ambassadors. She reflects on her favorite saint, Mary Magdalene. Anne says, despite all that was said about her, St. Mary Magdalene never faltered in her devotion to Christ. Her faith in him allowed her to move past the voices in her head and see herself as Christ saw her. She inspires me to do the same. What he offered her, he offers us. We are cherished, loved, and valued by Christ. Ann Smith, she's our religious education director here, and she talks about her favorite saint. St. Anthony has helped me find numerous objects because I am known for losing multiple things. I have either found lost items in front of me or have been led to unusual places to find them. I always taught my second graders about St. Anthony using this little prayer taught to me by one of my students. St. Anthony, please come round. Something is lost and must be found. So, have a good week, a safe week, and God bless.